Also appearing on the ballot are some advisory referendums. One asks voters whether they would like to see the minimum wage raised to $10.10 an hour. It's a non-binding referendum, so it wouldn't actually change anything. UW-La Crosse economics professor T.J. Brooks joins us now to talk about what it would mean. We appreciate you coming here with this knowledge. This is an age-old debate, raising the minimum wage. It comes up at, every few years as inflation goes up. So we'll go through the pros and cons. What would be a pro to raising the minimum wage in the state?
Certainly, if you're able to keep your job and you're currently earning below the new proposed minimum of $10.10 an hour, you'll obviously see a pay increase and see an increase in earnings.
What's a big drawback?
So one of the big drawbacks is the question of if you can keep your job. So we know that sometimes increasing the minimum wage results in employers cutting employment.
What have we seen recently in other states, or maybe in Wisconsin the last time they did it, when minimum wage was increased?
So oftentimes the minimum wage increases are small relative to the number of people that are sort of bound by the minimum wage. So we don't tend to see a lot of disemployment effects. We do see modest increases in income. So on net, we've seen sort of different effects, but generally speaking, it hasn't had large disemployment effects.
Now, businesses, setting a minimum wage just means they can't offer someone a wage lower, but businesses can offer higher wages on entry-level positions.
Absolutely, and you see that over time as the sort of real value of the minimum wage declines, firms just don't pay employees minimum wage, they pay something higher.
Now, why does this debate keep popping up every few years? We hear it, in several different states, but why every few years does this debate keep popping up?
I think a lot of people view the minimum wage as an issue about poverty, really, and they think this is a tool to sort of reduce poverty.
Now, you're talking, you're part of an event tonight talking about this topic?
Yeah, at 6 o'clock at the university in Centennial Hall, we're going to have a discussion among economists sort of on all sides of the issues about the pros and cons of the increasing the minimum wage.
Why is it important to hold an event like this?
I think it's important for people to get past the sort of partisan divide of it's great or it's bad. We can talk about sort of what the policy is designed to do, how effective it is, and then talk about sort of where we differ in terms of our opinion on its effects.
Does this debate kind of get bogged down in the politics?
Yeah, oftentimes people do see this as very black and white, when the reality is, the empirical reality is something much closer to the middle.
What's one of the biggest misconceptions people have about this debate? What do you hear a lot that's just, you wish, that's just wrong?
Well, I mean, I think oftentimes people think, raise the minimum wage to $10.10 an hour as if sort of increasing the minimum wage is the solution to everything. But of course, if increasing it to $10.10 is the right number, then why isn't $12 or $50 an hour the right wage? So sort of this implication that you can raise the wage without other consequences.
All right, this will be a good event. We appreciate you coming in and sharing the knowledge.
Thanks.
Please.